don't really like how we... Let's start over. Anyway, this is our 3-month update for Pan That palette, and if you have forgotten, I am panning the Lorac Mega Pro 4 palette. Still really enjoying this palette. I do really love it. Not bored of it yet, so very excited to show you where we're at with it now. So let's hopefully what I can do is insert a clip of what it looked like last month. And this is what it looks like this month. Okay, I think I got like a good shot in there. My viewfinder is so small and I don't have like a monitor, so it's kind of hard to see, but I think you got it. So big changes have happened in this palette. I did go ahead and remove 2 more shades. So the 2 shades that I removed Dark Chocolate, which was just a very dark brown matte shade. I tried to use it a handful of times and it was just very patchy. It didn't blend well. I didn't like it when I, it didn't look right with any eye look that I was creating. So I went ahead and got rid of that one. And then on the bottom here, I got rid of this shade Unicorn, which was like almost like a duochrome, like pink purple shade. It just didn't, no matter how I tried to wear it. I tried it as like a topper. I tried it by itself. I tried it, as a brow bone highlight, things like that. I just did not like the way that it set on my skin. And I also, it didn't really blend all that well either. So got rid of that one. So that makes 6 shades that we have removed in 3 months. So our other big changes is that we did finish Cotton, excuse my naked nails, and we actually finished Cool Taupe here. So if you'll recall, Cotton was like my lid setting shade, and then I said like once I'm finished with this guy, like I don't know what I'll do. Maybe I'll use Cool Taupe, maybe I won't. I ended up deciding to use Cool Taupe as my lid setting shade, and then it was also still like my blending shade, especially to like soften up the edges of an eye look. So it went by really quickly. I don't think the pan in Pink Flamingo has changed. I don't recall using this at all this past month. But you can see down here in Cedar that pan on that has expanded. And just to remind you, like I use that shade to fill in my brows. So that's why the pan is kind of like an awkward shape. And then we did hit pan in Oat. Very happy with that. This is my go-to like transition shade right now. So I'm very happy about that. And then the other 3 noticeable things is that, let's see, Honey here has, I don't know if you can like tell, but like that corner up here has really been cleared out. Maybe you can see it, I don't know. But then we also hit pretty significant pan on Pearl Slate and also pan on Moss. So I have like my favorite go-to look with Honey, which we talked about last time. Pearl Slate, I enjoyed using it with Plum, which is another shade in this palette. I also really enjoyed it as just like a one and done shadow look. So I think that's why I was able to like clear out so much of it. It's just, to me, it's a really pretty kind of like taupey, silvery fall shade. And then with Moss, I didn't think I was going to hit pan. I think I used it maybe 2 or 3 more times after last month's update, and then there was pan there. I really enjoy basically switching between Honey and Moss as with those what am I trying to say? I can use them interchangeably with the same go-to look that I like to do. So it's Oat in the crease, and then I really like to use mocha to kind of deepen up the crease, and then I'll do spice on the outer corner and kind of like into the crease as well to create like a nice smoky look. And then moss and honey both pair beautifully with that. So I was using like switching off between those two. And then our last goal we did not meet. I said I wanted to use up half of plum, which I don't know. I haven't looked at the picture from last time. I don't know if this pan has expanded at all or not, but we definitely didn't use up half of it. So moving forward with this palette, I foresee these shimmer shades being blown through probably, I don't know. If I like continue at the pace I'm at and really concentrate and do like, you know, the same look every day, like I can plow through these shades so quickly. So I foresee that we're going to be left with a lot of mattes in this palette come, you know, like on the tail end of this year-long thing. That doesn't like scare me. That just means like I'll pull in other shades and stuff. The shimmer formula in this palette, so this bottom, not this bottom, these two rows right here are like shimmer satin shades. It's just a very soft formula. Now there are some that I haven't really played with. I've only swatched, like Peacock, this like blue shade. I've never actually like worn it on my eyes. And Lotus, and I think Misty Mauve. So this purple one is Lotus, and then this kind of like dark gray one is Misty Mauve. Again, I haven't like actually used those on my eyes. So those three might be a little bit different, but all the other shimmer shades in here I have used, and they're just like each time you dip your brush in there, you can just like feel it like crunching down, or not crunching, but you know, like sinking down in there. Like you can really feel the dip forming. I don't know. I kind of like was going somewhere with that and then kind of lost my train of thought. Anyway, I'm really happy with the progress that I've made with this. I'm still enjoying this palette, and it makes me so happy to see like, oh my goodness, like we have 4 shades completely used up. Like we have so much pan showing on this. So let's talk about goals for next month. So I honestly, when I try to like think about what I would like as a goal before I like sit down and film this. And when I was looking at this palette and everything and thinking about like what makes me happy to like pull this out and continue this challenge, it's really kind of the go-to looks that I've already created. Like I don't really want to like explore anything right now and try anything new. I know that sounds a little funny, but that's my long way of saying that my goal for this next month, I would really love to finish off these 3 shimmer shades. I feel really confident because if I do that look with Pearl Slate as like the one and done shade, that will go so quickly because you're using so much more product. And then, like I said, with that go-to look that I have with Moss and Honey, I feel like if I just switch it up between those 2 looks for this next month, I could have maybe not all 3 of them finished, but I think I could be close to finishing all 3. I could definitely have at least one of them finished, I would think. Definitely, I think Honey and Pearl Slate could be done. Moss, probably a good portion of him done. But I really would like to just finish off those 3 shimmer shades and then start to like figure out a new go-to look with this palette. So, that's really all I have to talk about. I like to keep these updates short and sweet. So, yeah, I hope that you are enjoying this journey, and I hope that you will stick around, check out some of the other videos that we have, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye!